everybody, welcome to the planning committee meeting of Tuesday the 26th of August. We have item 1, apologies for absence.
None received.
Item 2, confirmation of the minutes of the meeting held on the 12th of August 25. To receive and confirm the minutes. Has everybody seen the minutes?
Yeah.
The notes? Everybody okay with that?
Yeah, great. Could I just ask a quick question? Did we get a response to our letter?
What about the
The
change of?
yeah. Didn't know. Do we know, has it gone through?
Is that Park Drive?
The one that received further details on.
Yeah.
No, I just put that on the comments on the website. So they
Yeah.
receive further
We just
details.
recommended that it's
Yeah.
made sure that tendering had all the information.
Right, okay. Thank you.
Item 4, to make recommendations. Oh no, sorry, item 3, to receive any pecuniary or other registrable interests relating to items on the agenda. Anybody got any? No. Item 4, to make recommendations in respect of the planning applications submitted to Tendring District Council up until the 26th of August 25. And the first application is 25/01157/VOC, and the proposal is an application under section 73 of the Town and Country Planning Act for variation of condition 2 in brackets approved plans and documents out of brackets, and condition 3, which is storage of application for another application which is 24/00316/FUL, to vary the appearance of the building and vary the permitted use of the building to extend B8 to include workshop, studio and office use. And the location is Lime Street, Brightlingsea. We haven't got a number, just says Lime Street, Brightlingsea.
That's a bit odd. Why have we got a number?
I don't know.
I think it's the little bug.
Yeah, in one application, in another application notification from a tendering, it said, it calls it the Little Boatyard Lime Street.
Do we have a present elevation or
Approved and as built floor plans and
It's not, it's, the approved one, Mick, is on the left-hand side, and the one they actually built is on the right-hand
Oh, it's
side.
already been built.
Yeah, significantly different.
So it's already significantly different.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
It's, to a certain extent, it's smaller, and it isn't so high,
Yeah.
but it doesn't,
Looks more
So it's-
habitable than what we're on.
It doesn't say on here it's retrospective, does it? It's
What was the approved use when it was approved?
there's a boat storage.
As boat storage. So that's
Boat,
what.
boat, I can't remember,
Kayak
canoe,
and-
yeah, it was
So
types of boats, I
So
can't remember.
they had approval for a boat store in Lime Street.
Yeah.
And then they built something which is much more akin to Liverpool, and now they want to extend that as well. Is that correct?
No, this is, it doesn't say this, but I think it's retrospective
Planning permission.
Ah,
oh, I see.
to get that in, and then also retrospectively change so it's not retrospective, and also change the use from B8 to C3.
Oh, I see.
Boat
So that's-
store
It was
to.
It's
picked
already
up
been
by
done.
the enforcement officer.
Building's already been done.
Yeah.
Sorry?
It was picked up by the enforcement
Right,
officer.
so somebody's gone down, seen it, had a word.
Yeah, I think
said,
it did
"You've
say
got to reapply."
on the right letter, didn't it, that somebody had rung in and told us.
Is that a residence? Did the residents
show us
prompt
that,
a visit
Joyce.
from the enforcement officer?
Yeah, we just said that.
I don't think the enforcement officer doesn't tell you that.
Yeah,
What does he?
I knew it was residents that.
Authorisation
following anonymous
Following
email
on.
to BTC.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, when you consider the recent judgments there was one, 9 months, 12 months ago, there was a very specific, and I can't remember the detail, but it was very specific that area should be maintained as storage only.
Yeah, for the boat storage,
So if we-
caravans and stuff like that.
So unless we're going to ignore the last appeal, I don't know how we can approve this.
It was for that site, where the plans were for an eco house.
Yeah.
And, that went to appeal and got thrown out, and the decision date was 12th September 2023. It was the same time another appeal, was dismissed on, just up from there on where the garages were.
So this lady already has an appeal refused
Yeah.
already for an eco house, and now she's built it.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is, the difference is that that was an eco house, and this is, she's proposing to become the workshop and, I can't remember, studio, I think she says. But it's certainly not, it's not a storage area, although there is some storage, it is not
Yeah,
the same as the
approved,
original
yeah.
storage area.
I understand from the enforcement officer, which was Matthew Ramsden, yeah, that when he visited, he was told that it was an art studio for her daughter. And that's when he said, but that's not what you've got planning permission for. You need to put in new.
So what are the inscriptions on the rooms on the bottom right there? What does it say they are?
On here,
Yeah, what does it say there?
that says floor plan.
Oh, no, on the two rooms, does it say kitchen or does it say?
No, store.
It says store, is it?
Down here, just,
Store.
it's all store,
Mm.
but the application is for a workshop, so one of those can't be a store.
So where's the toilet? Has that got that on the plan? I don't remember seeing that.
Is there a toilet then?
Well, we've got
If you've
paper
got-
plant going in, emptying cesspits and pumping it out. There's,
Well, it may just be a temporary kind of the tree that you get in the festival.
portaloos or
Yeah,
something.
Portaloo just get that. I mean, they're not on there, are they?
Yeah.
Shooting is spending time there. But it's a variation on the original application. And on that, it is saying store, but the proposal is now for office use. And what else is it?
Workshop.
A workshop. Are there other
To include
workshops?
workshop, studio and office use.
So it's been used as a studio, there's a potential for it to be used now as a workshop, stroke office. Is there any other units or similar usage down that side in that area?
But Jane, isn't there a covenant on Lime Street?
Well,
It's
I'm not certain whether
I don't think
Tim's
there is,
still the
Nick.
same, but, well, there is technically, because the covenants have never been removed.
No, I don't think there's any buildings like this there.
Oh, right, no, but
But I
going,
think the covenant is more
that's the times of movement.
legalistic, I mean,
Oh, right,
yeah, but
okay.
that's, I think to, introduce a covenant and our interpretation of that as a rationale for refusal or acceptance, I
No.
don't think we'd have to stand up to it.
Oh, no, that's why I specifically say that the rationale is based on the appeal.
Well, it's based on precedent,
Yeah.
isn't it? And it's based on apparently the current strategy for that area.
Yeah, and 3 appeals, I don't know.
Yeah, it's to stop,
So-
I was going to ask one question. The word that seems to strike to me, the interesting one, is studio. What is the definition of studio? Is it something you live in as well?
It's something you work in, it's work,
Yeah, we work,
it's work,
exhibition,
yeah,
wouldn't it?
it's sort of art or,
Could you
yeah,
could
or
you
music.
enhance that into a living?
Now, C3.
I've
is-
seen
is-
some people who have
yeah.
apartments, but they call studio.
C3, I don't think means it's residential.
Okay.
Okay, but I think you've, to be perfectly frank, if you look what's going on here, and we were talking about this before, we go for something, we don't build it, we adjust it to this, then we go for this type of approval, and how long is it before the residential approval then comes in next?
That's what I think.
I mean, this is compared to what it was originally with large openings to allow boats to go in and out, and parking, and then it's ended up, there's no actual, I mean, it looks like a patio door.
Like a lodge, doesn't it? You know, proper
Yeah.
lodge sort of thing.
It's not, it's a long way from what it was meant to be.
Sorry, I'm just looking up an email that came through to Julie last week on Lime Street. It's over another query, but it actually said, I can find it. That Lime Street is for boats and storage. Because we were querying.
The road gets really muddy down there in the winter, doesn't it? That road.
Right, it was on a site further down, and it says the land being used, it should be used for storage and boats. The historic aerial imagery on Google Earth shows the land being used for storage dates back decades to the earliest image, giving evidence of use. Even if there was no historic permission, such use would now be lawful through the passage of time, as Lime Street is all used for boats and storage.
According to the last appeal,
And that's Matt Deal.
there's been 3 applications to put houses on it. There was, 2 applications. The previous appeal was to refuse 3 2-bedroom houses on the same site.
No,
And
the
then-
difference, you've got the wrong one, that's the garages.
Oh,
We had 2
sorry.
appeals going at the same time.
Sorry. This is the one, because this one says, it was turned down on the approval, or the approval was turned down on the basis that it was, I'm trying to find a bit, he actually made a statement about the open access to the designated coastal protection area that affected the view, and he proposed that the land use should remain the same, which was still.
Yeah,
We've got that notice somewhere, haven't we? We said we
Yeah, we took that, I can't find it. It's always,
yes, we did.
it's not in there. Sheets.
have you found it?
So whilst we can't.
Because we were going to use that as our sort of main
I think
objection,
that's
weren't we? Do you
probably
remember?
the reference point that we've got.
Yeah.
That we've used
Yeah.
in recent applications down
Yeah.
there, and that's, but then I suppose it's down to the planning
Sorry.
officers to say, well, it's there now,
Yeah.
it actually isn't a million miles away, well, it is, but from what the original footprint was. But we
where
can't
would
grant
they-
office use, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it, it's what it's being used for now, not what it looks like. So it doesn't look like it's got kitchen and, you know, it's not a studio flat, is it?
Well,
What's that bit in the middle there?
yeah, I was going to say,
That's their storage, isn't it?
Well, it might, yeah, but it looks like a kitchen to me.
That bit on the appeal says in the LP2, the area to the east of the settlement, which is going down Lime Street on the left, is identified as coastal protection belt. Policy PPL2 of the LP2 states that the open character of the undeveloped coastline will be protected and requires any development in that area to have a compelling functional and operational requirement to be located there. It is not being demonstrated that there is any functional or operational need for the dwelling, and for this reason the proposal would not accord with policy PPL2. So I think we need to go back, and if you're going to send it back to tendering to say you're not abiding by your own.
well, I think maybe
I
we
think we
can,
need to call it in.
yeah, well, if
Jane
you call
would-
it in,
Jane would
Jane,
call it in, yeah. 'Cause
and
we
then I think what we've got to do is basically what I said earlier, is to ask for them to clarify their understanding of the status of Lime Street and its surrounding areas as far as development is concerned, and what the land is approved for.
Maybe through that process, they would have to do that.
Yeah, well, I was
Statement.
I just wanted to open, I was hoping we could get a reply about the whole of Lime Street rather than just this one site. Because it does have an effect on other planning applications that are in.
Sorry, on another part, it's got tendering landscape character assessment. The site is within the Brightsea coastal slopes landscape character. Between the area and the coast is Brightsea drain marshes. The openness of the landscape is important both to the undeveloped coastline and to the setting of Brightsea, which is based on a medieval core. And it goes on because in a previous application, she brought up the industrial units down the bottom. And they've put in here, there is a developed area at the waterfront which includes warehouse buildings, referred by the plan. This is a limited area and does not affect the openness
Yes,
of
the
the
working area of
adjacent
the docks.
coast because it backs on to the heart, to the wharf area and not the coastal.
Yeah.
And the shipyard estate.
So are we minded
There's
then
lots
to
of
ask
things
Jane
that-
we should call it in?
Yeah,
Are you happy to do that, Jane?
does that mean we support, or does it, what do we have to,
We're against it.
we're against
Yeah.
them calling it?
Against. Do you need to propose a second of that?
Would you let anybody propose?
Second, yeah.
Chris is second. So that's as far as we can go with that.
Yep.
The next application is 25/00709. Proposal householder planning application and installation of air source heat pump. And the location is 95 Chapel Road, Brightsea.
This is amended plans, for the application, and we approved it back in May. Or approved the original plans back in May.
So it's a variation then?
What's the variation?
What was their amended?
Craigie, that's a big egg pond. I like it, housing around it. Is that just that little thing on the side? Up to the right hand side there. Oh, yeah, that. Is
It's a
that
fence, isn't it?
it? No, there it is.
Yeah,
The black thing.
yeah.
The
Heat
black
pump,
thing.
there's the
Yeah.
heat pump.
So it's been moved, so there's an extension being added.
Yeah, I remember that, we had a discussion about that one, because it was quite a big one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know how you could refuse that anyway. Meets all the current government standards of thermal efficiency. You can't,
It's not
neighbours
affect-
can't see it.
It's not going to affect it if it is, it?
So
Yeah.
everybody happy with that then?
Yeah.
That's it, right.
Well, that's been approved, we approved again. Approve the amendment. I think that's it, really, Tracy. With that, I end the meeting.
Thank you.